Yeah, good. Alright, let's back out of this. I do want all of that mined. I want the cement pillar thingies of the old road to be mined. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm right with this, but I think Andre's supposed to be streaming RimWorld tonight. I think. I did it yesterday, but I saw it on his schedule. It just literally dawned on me. I don't know why. I thought of like old concrete pillar roads and I'm like immediately just sort of fucking Andre's base. But yeah, apparently those things are connected. Probably because they actually, it looks like there's what do you call it? Like actual roads and grass and shit. Like, there's grass on this, but like it looks so sparse. It honestly looks like pretty legit to Australian bush grass. I want to remove the roof for here and then I'll come back and I'll remove the pillars. But I think that's all of what's here. Oh no, there's more up here. Sarcophagus? Yeah, we'll get rid of that. A couple of hours. Nice. I like the little what are those things again? Boom wrap things. That's cute. Yeah, I was pretty sure of that. I don't know. My concept of time today is like, I don't know. It's there. It's just not very good. Generally speaking, I don't actually have a very good concept of time, passage of time. Let's see. I want components. What have you got? Medicine. I don't want a reinforced barrel. I've got a shit ton of books. I could absolutely sell you some clothes. Or a sculpture. I love sending them home with like fucking heavier sculptures. I just think it's kind of funny that I can do that. But anyway, I need something that's about 40 bucks. 220s will do it. Close. This will be a little bit over. Fucking okay. Perfect. All right. Yeah, no, generally speaking, because like I'm usually, I don't know, I always was like kind of bad with the concept of time and passage of time and shit passing. But like I'm especially worse with it now since like I'm always at home and like I'm awake at night and stuff. So like, I don't know, sometimes like my day is always my night and stuff like that, you know? Just really weird with that. So when I say when I went to bed, for instance, it would be technically speaking this morning. Or now that we're after midnight, I guess technically yesterday morning, which sounds like a really, really long time ago. But I only woke up yesterday afternoon, right? But I'll go to bed in like a few hours and stuff. It's fucking whack. It's great. I don't know. I gotta admit, at least since like I abandoned trying to sleep at like normal people hours and just like committed to my fucking sleep aphasia disorder thing, I'm definitely doing a lot better, like, I don't know, health and shit wise. So that's good. And I need to set up a peeling station with you guys. I don't think we're taking home peeled animals. I haven't seen you guys like peel anything, but always, just in case, set one up. If somebody feels frisky and decides to go hunt something, there's a lot of gazelles, and they sound delightfully shocked when you shoot them, so they're fantastic. But you lot, yeah, Kit Kat's caravan, fucking Keelan's caravan is literally out on the way to murder and steal. So meeting up with one of us, and where's my other caravan? It's nearly home. So yeah, it's decided to go like all the way down here. We got all the way down to green, and now we're coming all the way back. We got to like see so many allies. I don't think I traded with blue up here because I traded them pretty recently, so I didn't want to do that again. But yeah, it'll be fine. Now that these have been moved up here, are they connected to power? Yes. Good. I was not aware that I had power up here. I know that I literally set this shit up, but you know, sometimes I forget. Why are you not designated to power? Oh, there you go. I don't know why it's not showing a line for that. That's a bit odd. I'm guessing it's connected, but something in there is broken. Because it's got power. It absolutely has power. It's just the cable doesn't want to show for some fucking weird reason. Inspired surgery, Crucia. Mate, you just missed working on what's her face. Hold on. Chet. That's a what's his face, sorry. How's Chet doing? No, Azula's stretching out beans. Oh, she's doing like leg stretches in her sleep. So he's now got a peg leg and a bionic leg, and he's got a destroyed middle finger. I always find it hilarious when people have destroyed middle fingers, because you know that they were flipping off the enemy. Right, you just know that they were like literally flipping them off. Like, it's never a weapon-related injury. It's never a, oops, I punched a guy and broke my finger and like it's gone now kind of thing. It's always they're flipping them off and it got shot off or some shit like that. Like, that's how I see it all the time. I don't know why it's like amusing to me, but it just is, okay? You lot. How's Sloan and stuff doing? Cracked human. Oh, your nose got cracked. How's Nina doing? She's sleeping a fucking lot. Her arm got shot. She's content. She's injured. Are you though? I'm pretty sure she's been tended to for a while. I don't know. I feel like Nina just likes hanging out in hospital, honestly. Because, like, she was worked on ages ago. She should be up and moving around, and she's not. This is the thing with Nina, is, like, I think she has skills, but I honestly don't normally see her in action. She does construction, so there's not much around here. There's, like, fixing shit. She actually has quite a lot of things. Fucking plants, animals, artistic, social, and shooting. Which, by the way, we'll have to get you your gun back. Where's this at? Butcher? Yeah, no, that's fine. Actually, I just realized now that the chimpanzee collector that had the punch up earlier was the chimpanzee. I just fucking realized. I don't know why I didn't notice that sooner. No wonder why he fucking won the battle. Anyway, yeah, chimpanzee collector's the original. Sometimes it's kind of hard to keep track of who's who, especially when there's multiple names. Like when we had 3 snakes, that was something, because I'd be like, oh, Snake has such and such qualities, and I click on Snake and I'm a fucking liar, because that snake doesn't have that skills. But it took me so long to realize I had 3 snakes, in the same way that it took me a while to realize that I had 2 chimpanzees, or that I had like what's her name? I had 2 fucking, what's one of my main people? She died like a couple of weeks ago. For God's sake, I've already forgotten her name. Either way, I had a couple of her. I don't remember which one she is. It's something. It's one of my originals. Like Shizuka or something like that. Anyway. I had one called Iceborn. I just can't remember her first name right now. And yeah. When she died, that was like a tragedy and stuff. Because like she did do cooking and shit. But like, it was kind of good because then I only have the one of that person. You know? Sometimes it makes it easier. I don't rename anybody in my colony. So whatever they walk in with is whatever they've got. If I can't fucking say their name, like they get like shortened. Like, who's the guy in our... Hold up. Not that one. This... No. It's gonna be this caravan. Yeah, this. And where is Abba? What the fuck is Abba? Yeah. Hold up. I believe it's Abanam Bremma or something like that. Fucking, I don't know. It's Abba, you know. I get like a lot of this. Some of them are easy. Like, I'm really bad with names to begin with and pronunciation and stuff. Like, it's just not something I got the fundamentals of in primary school, because of how my school decided to do creative English. So yeah, I'm fucked over for trying for that. So I'm always going to butcher names and shit. But it does not help when it's something that has like either, I don't know, like for instance, Tonna here. I was going to say has a lot of vowels, but I'm like, this one's actually got a lot of like, wait, do I want vowels or consonants? Yeah, no, it doesn't help me when they have a lot of consonants. But like they have a lot of vowels. I think that's the right way around. My brain shut down like a good 10 minutes ago. I'm like trying to progress with a conversation topic, and I'm like, my brain left the building a while ago. It's fine. I don't need it for that. Yeah, anyway. I swear that, like, when I'm not playing RimWorld, I can actually have some logic and stuff. Depends on the game, though. Like, Doom is one where there's no time to think for anything, which is funny because everybody always asks about, like, character lore and shit during that one. And in amongst, like, having to, like, rip and tear and, like, fly around a mile a minute, I've got to also recall, like, I don't know, a decade of, like, lore and stuff. And then like Diablo is the OCD gonna make you uncomfortable stream. RimWorld is like the anything and everything stream, I swear. But it's really interesting looking at this being like partially grown. I'm guessing like because previously I had all the other different plants, right? And they take a while to plant, they take a while to harvest and stuff like that. Whereas the rice, like, I feel like they're picking it, then replanting it. Actually, you know what? That's probably why they're not getting a chance to fully replant it, isn't it? Because the rice is fucking growing too fast for them to keep up with. This is why this is barren. Yeah. That's right, we figured it out. Where are you going? Is there... Oh, there's potatoes down there. I was gonna say, like, where's Lincoln going? Also, Lincoln, mate, it's morning. You're supposed to go to bed. Bloody Lincoln. Yeah, so I think this is majority of my animals in here. Like, some of them have woken up for the early morning, but with, like, almost full capacity, mind you, some of my animals are away on caravan at the moment, but the animal, like, sleeping area is almost basically full capacity. Most of which is just chickens. I'm waiting for my chickens to hit, like, adulthood. I literally don't even know which ones are close to being juvenile, because once they hit adulthood, they'll get culled, right? A certain amount of them are automatically going to get auto-sorted. Like, my ducks, some of them are finally hitting adulthood, so they're going to start getting culled. The chickens, though, I still probably have, like, 3 to 6 more days before they hit adulthood. So for now, we've already hit like the maximum, but like 36 of them at least. Probably, what, 66 of my chickens are like gonna be culled at adulthood. It's gonna equal a fair bit of food, to be fair. Should be good. Guess I mean, these are not. They're still fucking fertile. I guess this room never really cooled down. Hold on. Yeah, it's a little bit cool. It's... Of course I did that then. I'm down in this area, so it's gonna happen. So it's 15 degrees inside. It should be cold enough to be refrigerated. Unrefrigerated spoils in 15 days. Okay. Is it because of the doors? It could be because of these things. The animal flaps, to be fair. Like, it's fine if that's the case, as long as it's, like, it's pretty well chilled. It's not going to be, like, fully cold in here. But it should prevent, like, super, super spoiling. I used to have a really, like, nice cold room. The only problem is that all my ducks and chickens would go to sleep in there. And I'd end up with, like, obviously, like, chicken nuggets and stuff in the morning from all, like, the little, like, I don't know, baby chickens and shit that would go sleep in there. And not quite get the message that you're not supposed to do that. At least until you get some fucking body feather to... I was gonna say until you get some body hair. I'm like, can you guys just fucking imagine for a second? A chicken with, like, chest hair? I'm like, no. That's an extreme level of no. It'd be one thing for, like... You know how there's, like, certain versions of chickens that have, like, really, like, silky... I don't know, fur-like kind of, like, feathers and stuff like that. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about, like... You know, the old style cartoony, like, Gaston kind of, like, chest hair, the fucking short curly stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Or, like, a random chicken. It needs to... The baby chicken needs to hit adulthood so then it can have its, like, curly chest hairs and stay warm in the fridge. Anyway. I don't know. Oh, man. Some of the shit that crosses through my mind, I'm like, why and where did this originate? But yeah, I don't know. All I could think of was the first thing is I was thinking of like something like Gaston, and I'm like, how do I describe this? And then I'm like, no, wait, there's literally a character that embodies this exact thing. And I think most people, at least from my generation, will have some capacity to understand what the fuck I'm on about. Like there's always like the people that are going to be younger that just aren't going to get it. But like, it's fine. Most of my shit, most of the stuff that I do and play and stuff. Sorry, I had to yawn. Most of the stuff that I play is kind of like the older games and stuff anyway. Mind you, like, I don't consider RimWorld to really be an older game, but it has been out for like, I think a decade or something. I'm waiting for this caravan to literally catch up. It's like half a day away, but the sun is only just starting, so it's only just starting to move. Yeah. So what is that? Hold on. Yeah, there was a few names over here that grabbed my attention. I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna pretend that we didn't see those and scroll back. If anybody saw what I was looking at, I think you'll get it, but I'm not going back over there. I actually haven't really gone over that side of the map much at all. Normally, if I have a stagnant colony that doesn't move, I actually branch out really far to be able to trade constantly. So when I had my offline original colony of Hatora, which was not one that I streamed, this was before I started streaming, I had like a base where, like, let's say that I'm like kind of where I am at the moment. I would have branched out probably about as far as like to yellow over here, or like, I don't know, easily up to blue, maybe up to yellow, stuff like that. Like, it would have been a pretty huge radius, to be fair. Holy shit, Lurk Queen and Raiders, welcome in. Oh my god. What are you guys up to? You still playing, Death Stranding? I feel like you were playing that earlier today. I was like in and out throughout the day. What are you up to? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to my colony of Asora. I'm currently off stealing people and mining resources and stuff. Are you running? Because I've been playing for like 12 hours. Yeah, no, by all means, go for it. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure you were like streaming this morning when I woke up. So yeah, could get some rest. I appreciate the raid. Obviously, like, take care of yourself, get some rest and stuff. I know you weren't like feeling particularly chatty and stuff today. So yeah, by all means, raid and run. It's perfectly okay to do that. And thank you for like trusting your community and stuff with me. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm Aprillic, and yeah, I happen to stream RimWorld usually on Tuesdays. I have a event that's starting this weekend, so my regular stream schedule will be like a little different for the next fortnight. But this colony has been running for 2 years IRL, so it's definitely going to be here in 2 weeks' time. Like, unless some kind of colony ending thing situation happens. But yeah. I don't know. We've basically like moved across the world. I'm taking an army of 250 people across the world to the landed ship quest. And I've never done the landed ship quest before, so it should be pretty interesting. We started like down here. And we moved to here. And then when 1.5 updated the core game, my tile at that location got corrupt and I had to abandon the site, and we had to move 180 odd people in an emergency situation. Basically just left so much resources behind. And now we're up here. This is our third location, and we've been here for quite a while, like a good few IRL months at this point. We've been here a while. We've got everybody their own bedrooms, and we've got multiple hospitals. The hospital's the most recent thing to have like finished building. I could definitely put more beds in there, and I will, because I'm not housing enough. I'm not housing even half of my colony in hospital situations if I need to. Hey T-Fuck, welcome in. Yeah. So pretty much at the moment, I'm trying to get steel, and I'm trying to get components, and I'm trying to get as many bionic parts as I can to kind of fix everybody up before we move again. So welcome in, Mop. Huzzah. Yeah. So we're hopefully going to survive long enough to be able to move on from here. And when we do, we'll move somewhere in here. I'm not sure where yet, but yeah, we'll end up over there, and then eventually we'll move our way up to leadership quests. We've got still like 2 locations before then, so it's probably going to be another 1 to 2 years IRL before we get there. But we're working on it. We're nearly there. I'm just waiting for these 2 to arrive, but I guess it will tell me when that happens. We're gonna take on what do you call it? Rescuing somebody in a moment. So yeah, that should be interesting because there's 11 turrets and 1 pirate and a surprise, and I don't know what kind of turrets and if we're going to be able to handle that. So we'll find out, I guess. In the meantime, I'm just kind of like milling about. We've just recently got a little location up here of steel, and none of my people are up here using this yet, so it'd be great if they could. I'm going to play as with as many pawns as I do. Nice. So for anybody that's new in, I'm playing core game, no DLCs, and I've got 6 mods, and none of those are performance. So yeah, everybody knows about probably 300-ish people. Hold on. Probably at least about 300 people each. I have got currently, I mean, they've had more animals since I started tonight, but we started the night with 477 animals. So we're almost back up to it. We had to cull 2/3 of my animal population when we moved here because I had a glitch, and my caravan, my people were unloading the caravan of food as they were loading the caravan. So we left our last site with no food, and everybody arrived starving. So the first winter was really harsh, and I really only had this little building here as infrastructure, and it was both the prison and the area that was storing supplies and also storing the animals, because I didn't have any fences or anything like that, and everybody was just sleeping on the floor everywhere else, and everybody just kind of went rampagey. I also arrived with like 20 something prisoners, so that didn't make the situation better because this was supposed to be like somewhere to live, but I needed to turn it into a prison ASAP. So yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle. We worked on getting like some housing and stuff, some basic housing up and running first, and we got the rec room. Rec room was one of the first things we got finished as well. I recreated it from a previous base I used to have, and I've kind of modified it a bit since, but it's based on the same design more or less, so I really love seeing that. And I started with 21 colonists, and that was using Prepare Carefully. I took them from previous colonies that I've had in the past, and oh my god, why Armia, you could not do that. I'm gonna let her do that just because it's amusing. But anyway, yeah, I'm hoping to maybe have some, if not all, as many as possible of the original 21. Maybe try to leave the planet. I haven't done the landed ship quest before, and somebody ruined that you can only take like 18 people. So not everybody's gonna make it, but it's gonna be a hell of a fight when it happens because of just the sheer number of people I've got and the sheer number of animals. A lot of these animals are bonded as well. So yeah, they are trained to like fight. They're part of my army. I also just recently realized, because like I don't generally use pillars as weapons, but apparently they turn melee people into like long range, and since I just realized that, I can turn a lot of people into long range because I've really only got about like maybe 10 at most pacifists. I think I've got somewhere between 5 and 10 pacifists, so there's a few people that can't fight, and the rest of them definitely could. Thank you for following, Mup. Still wakes up wagging tail, happily smelling these feathers. No. Viken, you've been asleep, and I've been stuffing all these feathers in your paws. Viken's my stream wolf, for anybody new in. He's incredibly friendly. He is very interested in coffee, if you happen to have it, and you're welcome to give him pats and stuff. He's very friendly. Obviously, if you don't want to, that's okay. You can just decline, but yeah. I've been trying to fix up a few people tonight, and yeah, like we had, okay, so tonight we literally had a was it 83 cougars attacked? We had this huge cougar attack up here. That was great. And then we had an infestation here, and that was great. So we got so much food. And on top of that, we've got like 120 chickens. So once they reach adulthood, we should be able to cull them, and the egg production is going to keep our meat eaters full. How does CPU do you run to be able to run that many pawns? Hold on. I don't know if I've got... I think it's specs list. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I've got all my PC specs and stuff listed in that doc. Hold on, I've got to just move my cat. Sorry, Azula decided to like lay down where her bum's kind of in the way. So I just kind of had to scooch her forwards a little bit. But it's nothing special. My PC is pretty normal. It's pretty standard kind of thing. And it's not special by any means. It's even a few years old and stuff. It's just I don't have mods. Like, I don't have a lot of mods. Like, I've got 6 in total. Most people have like 100 or so. What do we got? We have EdB Prepare Carefully, which I use to bring in the colonists from other previous games. Wild Reproduction, which isn't working since the update. Drop all inventory, HugsLib, Harmony, and Deep Stack. That's all I've got. And yeah, it seems to run pretty good for the most part, considering, you know, there's no performance enhancing stuff. We have had more colonists. We have definitely had more animals. Like, we're working our way back up to the 750 animals again. Once we get back up to there, that'd be great, because then we'll just have all of our animals back. I could send you guys to that to help. Maybe? Nah. Send you guys home. Might as well. I'll fix them up after I, like, sort them out. I don't want to make the caravan weight anymore. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to carry all of that. But I do want to take a lot of the wood with us, so I'm not that concerned about taking blocks. We have a shit ton of blocks at home. The wood, though, is pretty important. It's like 9,000. I guess we don't have... Hold on. Can you just, like, rectify yourself? Nah, it's not going to do the thing. Alright, hold on. Reset that shit. Lol. I've still got it set to all the wood. That's fine. Take that. I don't want any of the blocks. Take all the steel and stuff. I'm pretty sure they've had some baby animals and stuff in the meantime, so it should be fine. Alright, what am I missing then? Hold up. Because it was 9,000 before. I must have had it on like some rocks or something. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure that shouldn't equal 9,000. But yeah, no, that's fine. Alright, send you guys all the way home first. And you two can merge. And then we can approach the prisoner camp and get that fight started. Okay, that was Wolf Plush. I can tell happily it stares at feathers. No, your paws are fabulous, Viken. They really are. Hold down then. Alt. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, we've had like some serious battles here. Probably the worst one. Like, the thing is, I also save and try to replay a fight to try to come out of it with the best possible outcome. So, for instance, like, if we have something come in and destroy, I don't know, like 4 people or something like that, I'm like, mind you, I'm talking about like when my colony was smaller. Like, if somebody comes in and destroys like 4 people or something like that, and I'm like, I could probably do that fight better with less casualties or something like that, I'll give it another go. And there's a chance that I could potentially come out of that with like 2 casualties or something like that, you know? But, yeah, sometimes it's more about taking like the higher casualties just to make sure that, the original people, like my legacy characters and stuff, are still alive at the end of the day. Nobody's kind of up here at the moment. I'm just gonna see if I can just... I don't think Whale's got the construction skill. Tackles doesn't. I was looking